The reason I just never 100% games was because I did it once with Tails, and then I was like, never again.
Never 100% at a Tails game?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I loved it. That, to be fair,
that's like 200 hours.
You know, you remember back in the day when you only had like that one game to play until next Christmas?
Sure, sure.
Like for me, that was Tails. That was when I had time, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I have no other video games.
That was Pokemon Sapphire.
I used to think that like having to go somewhere for like one day was like made me a busy man, and then I could spend the rest of the days playing video games. I was like, damn, that one day thing that crushed me. Now I'm like, bro, I'll kill
6 days of games now.
Now I'm like, I will kill for 1 hour. Where I would,
Yeah,
I will do anything.
Sure.
I will literally do anything for an hour.
Sure.
Yeah, it's really weird for me with the video games because I can never play for like 1 or 2 hour stints. It always, if I have a video game I like, I need to play for at least like 4 hours or something.
Man, being able to enjoy a game for like 20 minutes and then just do something else is hype.
Bro, it takes me 20 minutes just to get like invested into like the game.
Well, that's why
again.
Overwatch and games like that are pretty fun because you can just do like 2 games, 30 minutes, go back to whatever you're doing. Pretty nice.
That's why I just play Mahjong.
No, I mean, it's the same
that's
thing,
basically
right?
that.
You can get a quick, like you
get a
want
quick
to
game out of it.
You want to reset your brain. You want to like kind of just take your mind off what the work is for like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe you don't want to take a
Then
break.
like one game turns into like 2 games. And you're
Okay,
like,
I'm pretty good at
And then at that point, I'm just like, well, I'm 5 games of Mahjong deep. I might as well have just started a
self-control. I have
JRPG.
self-control.
bro, like going on tour with Connor, our entire
Hold on, no, that's different. That is different because
our entire
Call him out.
our
That is
entire
different.
schedule revolved around whether Connor had started a game of TFT or not. We would be like, yo, Connor, rehearsal's in 5 minutes, and Connor's like, but I just started a game. I just started a game of TFT, guys.
I never played near our rehearsal time. That's
a fucking lie.
That's a
You know
lie.
it, Connor.
No. At most, I would push it back 5 minutes. That's not true. I would play a lot of TFT because we didn't really have anything to do a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll just game. But if in normal work, it's like I will work from like 9 to 10 non-stop, and then I'll have to take a break at some point and play some games because otherwise my brain will be like,
Wait, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.?
10 p.m.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, I'll work that solid hour,
I will
and then
do
it's
1
2
hour
hours of
of work.
TFT.
Yeah. I don't know. I normally have to like stream, and then I'll be like, all right, now I have to do real work.
Yeah,
Streaming doesn't
now
count.
I gotta answer emails.
I had too much fun. I gotta feel like I didn't have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, speak for yourself. Stream is like pure gamer right here. Streamers definitely work for me.
Yeah, streamers work for me.
I don't know, I just like it. It's fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
It depends on the game for me.
Gaming.
I was thinking, like, should I stream God of War? And I was just like, no, because I wanted to just be like immersed in the game and just say
You're like,
nothing.
damn, this story's really good. Think of the 5 subs.
Yeah.
Giant cock
The
one.
only way that we'll be able to get through the trail series is if we streamed all that.
That's true. That is
Like,
true.
realistically.
So that's the thing, right? If there's a game that is too long, it makes no sense to play it off stream because you know it's a big time sink. So you should play it.
But
on
then
stream.
there's no point doing it on stream either because then
Why?
viewers will just fall off.
Yeah.
True. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because I tried to do that with Yakuza 7, and like after
People
11
do not-
streams,
people do not care.
people just don't care. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just finish this game.
I
off
think it
stream.
depends on the game because, like, you know, like,
Pokemon, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like you can just tune in whenever. You immediately know what the fuck's happening. There's no concrete story. You can just immediately be like, oh, you're trying to catch some Pokemon? Cool, I'll join in. But like, 10 streams into Yakuza 7, where it's like the story is pretty much fleshed out at that point.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know what the fuck is happening, therefore I'm not going to stay.
I think enough people need to have played a game or has to have like a really hardcore fan base,
Yeah.
like, you know, Final Fantasy Online or,
Yeah.
you know, Genshin even, you know. It's
Genshin streamer.
Genshin.
Because
That's why Genshin's such an easy game
you
to
become
stream.
that streamer.
Yeah.
You're the
Yeah.
streamer that plays that game.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
It's such an investment, and that anyone who would want to watch would also be interested in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, it's also games that interest
man.
me as well. So, you know, what can I say?
Who's going to be the world's first trail streamer? There's got to be one out there, right?
No one cares. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Because like Trails, I'm like, this. I see something like Trails, and I'm just like, this will never, ever be popular. But holy shit,
Yeah.
it just speaks to me.
There's
you know?
5 Japanese dudes somewhere in the world who are like the most hardcore Trails fans who are just like, please give it to me.
The more I get into streaming, the more I want to do non-game streams. Like the more I want to do, like I want to go
Right.
fishing. That's the OG game.
Yeah.
Can I eat today? Like I feel like
I wanna play the analog
Like I'm
games.
more interested in streaming like classical stupid shit like
Yeah.
fishing or like
Yeah.
outdoor stuff that I think is like kind of games or like games before games. games, activities. I'm like
games that don't involve
yeah,
videos.
yeah. I don't know why.
Gamers discovers grass.
Yeah,
discovers
literally.
grass.
Gamers be like, wait, games existed before games? Hey,
You're like, yo, the graphics of this fishing game is really weird. This
Whoa.
is just fishing.
I don't know. I don't know why. The more I'm like, real life stuff seems more fun. And interesting. I don't know why.
Real life stuff is great, but when are they going to patch this mechanic, man?
Yeah.
Just like,
I can't believe fishing copied off that fishing game, dude.
the time the fish is too long. They need to
like
reduce it.
The fish is like too much RNG, man. Like when this is just like gacha, but like fucking.
Yeah, so I've actually done fishing a few times in Japan now.
All right.
I did the fishing with Maylene in the ocean.
Yeah,
That was fucking hard mode fishing.
That was
shit was hard.
Much harder than lake fishing.
Lake fishing and river fishing is nice.
I like it. That's the perfect balance.
Yeah, you get fishes at a good pace.
Yeah.
You know, and
it's much more relaxing as well.
Yeah, you can sit down on the boat. You're like, fucking, oh God, am I going to get a fish? I don't know, for like 4 hours. And then you don't get any fish because you're like.
You're just seasick and wet.
It's just shit.
Yeah.
And then you can't, like, you want to go to the toilet, you have to go in this shitty little boat. Like, everything about
I just want to piss off the edge of the boat, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on this fishing thing with Maylene and it was fun. It was just too long. It was like 8 hours on the water. And I was like, I would done it 3 hours, man.
Yeah, because I went like lake fishing again after I went like sea fishing with Maylin, and I just realized, damn, lake fishing is just it. It's just so much more chill. And I'm like,
It's about the conversation. It's about the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, and I go sea fishing, and I was like, oh, this is why fishing is a job, you know, because it's hard work.
It's shit. I'm wet. I'm soaking, and you know, I'd be there for hours, right? And I would be staring at these like old Japanese men who were like nuts at it, and I was literally copying everything they were doing. I thought I was.
Yo, they had the strat.
Clearly, I wasn't doing it because like I swear to God, I would like literally 1-for-1 mimic exactly what he was doing, and I could not get a fish to save my life. I got like 2 fish total. These dudes, bro, it was like.
But that's like being like, you know, oh, I'm gonna play Dark Souls and watch this Dark Souls speedrunner. And just do exactly what they do.
No, I recognize that. Like, I'm definitely not. These dudes have been doing it their whole life, right?
Yeah.
And the thing that I liked about like in sea fishing was really fucking hard because the technique matters a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas in a lake, you're like, plop.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun. You can chat. You can chill out. You want to drink a beer.
Because sea fishing, you got to like pull it, keep pulling it back and forth,
right?
to make the lure move.
Yeah.
These dudes are nuts, dude.
Yeah.
These Japanese men. I mean, it's in the blood, man.
It is in the blood.
generational.
Sort of a generation.
This man throws it in 2 seconds. Got like 5 on one hook. I'm like, what the fuck is happening, man? And he's just like, out of pity, he's like, here's a fish. Genuinely, out of pity, he's like, bro, I've caught too many. I'm like, hey, you want one?
Yeah, sea fishing was just frustrating for me because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I actually have no idea what I'm doing wrong.
Insane.
Yeah.
And Mayleen's been a ton, and Maylene wasn't getting any. I'm like,
Right.
don't you do this often? Shouldn't you be getting more fish?
Yeah, because I did exactly the same way where there were some Japanese men like catching like literally a bucket full of fish.
Yeah.
I like mimic everything they're doing the right way. Nothing.
Yeah,
I throw it in,
they're nuts.
nothing.
They're nuts.
Throw it in, nothing.
It's because they had the fucking like cracked fishing pole. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I had the school sports hall fishing pole. They're like, we got a pole. We put a line on the end.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You had to stick with a piece of string.
They felt so bad for us that when we docked and went back in, because you pay like $15 to go out and fish, and you're allowed to catch as many fish as you want. So there's some quota.
Did they give you free fish as well?
The dude was like, that's it? Yo, hold on. We caught like a ton the other day. Yo, here's a bag. He doesn't
Wow.
know. I guess he just felt bad. Yeah.
The same thing.
But it's
happened to
also
us as well.
But like I feel them doing that is like backhanded because like the gamer in you is like, no, I can do better.
I mean, it's not that I was
Don't
frustrated.
pity me.
So just to clarify, I'm not frustrated because I didn't get enough fish. I'm frustrated because I hated the vibe of it and how long you were dedicated
like a raid
to
battle.
it. Yeah. And you know, you dock and then you drive out on the boat for like an hour. And you're just the sun, because it was in like August, so the sun is destroying you as well. And you're like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, because unlike lake fishing, sea fishing is a commitment. You can't just be like, oh, just dock somewhere. Let's just chill out, you know, somewhere. Go.
Yeah.
You know, just go.
You
to
can't
that
pull the
pond and,
camping chairs out and put the beer in.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do that.
It's a commitment, and unfortunately, the sea is the sea, you know. And if if you need a place to rest, you still like, it's still rocking a lot because it's the sea, and it's a lot more intense than lake fishing. I was actually like sweating at a point doing sea fishing because it's like, it's
a workout.
It's so much more intense because you're constantly having to do something. It's not a passive activity, it's an active activity.
Yeah.
But you get like bigger fish for it, you know. That's the trade-off.
Sometimes.
Or if you can catch it.
Sometimes if you can catch it.
Yeah.
The little fish are fine too. They taste good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're good.
Yeah, I want the 5 stars though, man. I'm waiting for my first
You want the big
5-star,
ones.
man.
Yeah, but catching big fish is way harder than getting little fish. Like a lot more difficult.
Yeah, I know. But then
We're not capable of that, guys. we got to stay in our lane.
20 years too late.
But I just want to know what that feels like. You know, I want to know.
I want to get that
Chasing the
SSR.
high,
When
man.
you
Chasing
have
the
to like
high.
pull the rod. Yeah, us mere mortals. We haven't been fishing for like 20 years. We don't get to do that.
No.
I don't know. There's other sports I really want to do as well. More. I want to do more sports. Essentially, is what I
I'm
kinda
the
wanna do.
same.
Yeah.
Just want to do more kayaking. I want to do a lot more of that. I want to surf as well. At some point.
I went surfing with Felix the other day.
Oh,
and that
how was it? Yeah.
intense. Like,
It is.
It's a good workout.
It's an incredible workout, but it just made me realize how unfit I actually am.
Oh yeah.
Because
Same here.
I could have told you.
yeah, oh, no, I knew. No, I knew, but like it just reaffirmed my suspicions,
Yeah.
right? Because it's like I was probably out there for what, maybe 2 hours,
Yeah.
and I was just fucking destroyed. Like, because it's the part that it's the paddling out that just takes all the energy out of you.
No.
And maybe it's because like I saw some people, you know, saying like, oh, it's because you were in like cold waters and that just saps the energy out of you more than like summer warm waters and stuff like that. But I think that's only up to a certain extent. Like, you need to be at a certain level of fitness,
Guys, you guys
but
are-
that's actually
you guys are on
matter.
copium.
Yeah, that's copium. It's like, you know, but no, it was really fun. Like, even if like I probably maybe caught one wave and I didn't even stand up for it, obviously. But like, even just like catching that one wave while on your stomach,
It does seem hard.
it's hard. It is very hard, but it's super fucking fun. And like, yeah, I definitely want to go back.
Yeah. So I remember trying surfing for the first time as well. It's so much fucking fun. But like you said, you spend most of your energy not actually doing surfing. It's actually like
Paddling out.
It's like getting out because you have to like go against the waves.
Yeah.
And you don't realize how much energy that takes until you realize you spend all this energy to maybe like to get one chance to catch like a wave, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't catch it, then you fucked up and you got to paddle out all over again, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of energy.
It's a lot of waiting as well.
It's a lot of waiting,
Especially if like
obviously.
the waves are kind of mediocre, like it was when we went.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of like, oh, is it hitting? No.
Yeah.
Oh, is it hitting? No. And you're just sitting in the water for maybe 30 minutes, freezing your ass off, right? Because you're not moving at all. And then the one burst of energy you have to use to catch that wave that you might not even actually catch, you just get way close to the shore and you go, well, fuck, now I got to paddle back out again and use up all this energy
It's
of
like-
not surfing.
It's like with skiing or snowboarding, it's fucking easy because like the fucking ski lift does all the work for you to get up to the plate.
It's like if you went skiing, except the ski lift wasn't working, and you had to walk up the
you
mountain
have to walk up the
every
mountain,
time.
and then you have to use all this energy for like a tenth of the time to go down.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
well, guess I got to go all the way again.
Where's the ski lift for surfing, man? That's what we need. Just like pick me up, drop me off, and put me in the ocean.
But also, I don't know why my streamer brain, I'm like, I wonder what outdoor sports that are cool that would work for streaming. Like, okay, surfing doesn't work.
No, surfing
There's
doesn't
water.
work.
If you
water,
are getting wet or submerged, it doesn't work. So
Yeah.
like anything like that, done. Kayaking could work, but if you go too far out to the ocean, there's no signal.
Yeah.
So you got to kayak around somewhere, maybe in a river.
Skiing and snowboarding, maybe?
See, okay, I thought about this. I thought skiing or snowboarding could work, and technically it's possible. But I wondered, would it look shit on camera? Because it's literally just white. It's just white, and then you're going fast down, so there's like opportunities to talk and stuff. But I'm like, I don't know if it could be interesting.
You would also need, I guess, maybe like a wide lens to, kind of capture you and the rest of the thing. Because if it's just like,
the camera I have is very wide.
Okay,
It's
okay.
a really wide.
I mean, it
lens.
might work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
I'm
also
good
like,
views.
is there
We'll try
like,
it.
but like some mountains I know don't have a great signal either.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends.
It depends.
Depends on the mountain. Depends on the
Yeah.
mountain. I don't know. I just want to do more weird outdoor stuff.
No, I get
And also,
you.
I want to do more sports outdoors, but it's hard to convince anyone. I feel like
I'm down.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah.
I'll be
No,
like,
because,
extreme
like-
mountain climber.
Because I went surfing with Felix, and then the week after we went to driving
Yeah.
range.
Oh,
to
yeah.
like just play
Oh,
a little
yeah,
bit of
no,
golf, and it's
driving
like,
just
and
chill.
it's fun as fuck. It's like, oh, I actually kind of missed doing this during the pandemic because
Yeah.
I just got so fucking lazy because we couldn't go outside, couldn't move our body because no one else was
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
All the places were closed, but now everything else is open, and people are like, yeah, I kind of want to get back into shape, or like I kind of want to move my
Yeah,
body. I'm
yeah.
like, well, let's fucking go.
Move my body.
Move my body.
I can move my body when I'm playing God of War. My thumbs are working just fine.
I like trips that are like focused around doing an activity, right? Where you
Yeah.
like maybe go for 2 days to like kayak somewhere,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or to surf or something. I like that because I feel like, okay, well, it's a holiday, but also you get to relax, you get to do some exercise. It's like you feel like get some endorphins. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm down,
Problem
man.
is a lot of those sports that require they're like expensive, or you need equipment, or someone who's good to teach you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of those sports require knowledge.
Entry points
Well,
quite high.
it's
Yeah.
like it's the point of entry, right? Where
Yeah.
that's part of the reason I never went skiing or snowboarding, just because
You need someone who can help you.
yeah,
and tell
the
you.
barrier of entry was so high, and
Yeah.
no one in my family ever skied or snowboarded when
Yeah,
I was
it's true,
younger. So
it's
I was
true.
just like, well, I guess I'm
never going.
Guess I'm never going.
Yeah, it's
No, I
true.
get
Actually,
that.
it for sure helps.
Yeah.
I wondered. There's definitely a scene for very odd extreme sports. I know there's like a scene for actually hunting in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can
Like with live animals or just like the
hunting.
clay pigeons?
live animals.
Oh, really?
You can do it in Japan.
Wow.
I for some reason I stumbled across something and I was reading about it. It's quite interesting. It seemed like it's a very long process to get a gun in Japan.
Yeah, it is.
But it can be done, and you can hunt in Japan. Didn't
Wow.
know there was a scene for hunting in Japan.
Didn't
Apparently
think
there
so
is.
either.
Yeah, I thought-
I thought everything was fucking protected.
No. There's certain animals that you can hunt. Certain birds. Didn't know that. Fun fact.
There you go.
Japan often has a scene for very like niche sports.
Oh,
yeah.
But you need to. I wouldn't even know how you'd even begin to get into stuff like that here.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. It's like a lot of like, I feel Japan is the one country where there are so many small, cool little niches that you can get into, whether it's like physical or just like hobby based or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But like, it's either the point of entry is so high or the community surrounding it is so small and hidden or gatekeepy
Yeah.
that it's just like kind of hard to be like, can I join?
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
without them being like, oh, you want to be a train otaku? Name 5 trains. It's like, I don't know. It's like, well,
Yeah.
then fuck off. You know, it's like, there's always that because I wanted to do a video on like kind of the weird, like, you know, like the small little like niche otaku spheres, like the train otakus, the military
yeah.
otakus. But the problem is a lot of those people just don't want to be public about it and don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it because
Yeah.
they don't want it to be like a mainstream thing. You know, they want to keep it in their small niche.
I know that some of the train attackers.
Is that gatekeepy? I don't know.
Maybe it's.
It is gatekeeping.
Yeah.
it totally is gatekeeping, but
I
you
don't
know.
know. What if that's just a Japanese mentality of I don't really want to be on camera?
could be it
I
as
saw
well.
some of them on the. If you ever watched the James May series in Japan,
Oh, yes.
he,
yes.
he
yeah.
talked to some train otakus, and he was
I
like,
need a TV production
he's like,
behind
so
me, I guess.
so why do you like trains? And they were, and he was just saying something. He's like, all right,
It's like, all right.
that's cool. 'Cause
right,
I actually saw a gun store in Japan.
Like live guns?
Yeah, like a gun store. I walked past a gun store, and I
Damn.
was like, oh.
Where was it? Shibuya?
No, I remember I walked past it. In
I can
Saitama.
only think of the one in fucking Centerpoint.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking as well.
I'm like, that's Shibuya, right?
No, it was in Saitama. I remember walking past it and being like, "That's a lot of guns."
Wow.
And I was like, "That
Like real guns, not like
real
airsoft
guns, real guns,
Wow.
definitely real guns." That was definitely real.
Okay.
I remember
shit.
seeing because I saw some of the stuff outside, and I was like, "Whoa, yeah, that's real. That's real."
Oh,
all right.
shit.
No, because airsoft guns they'll have what's the word they call it? They have they'll have like survival game written over it.
Yeah.
I doubt real guns would have
Survival game.
A survival game.
Yeah, that's what they call airsoft.
Hardcore mode.
Yeah, they call
Yeah.
airsoft survival game in Japan.
Survival game, yeah.
Yeah, which makes it sound way more hype than airsoft. See, airsoft is a bad name. I feel like it makes it sound way wimpier than it actually is.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, airsoft. Oh, soft, is it? Soft. Airsoft.
Survival game.
Survival game. You're like, whoa. You're like, wow, I gotta survive.
Oh, fuck. All right.
I'm down. So I feel like airsoft done itself dirty with that name.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, when
gas guns or something.
I mean, when you're in America with like real guns, you need something to like
That's true,
offset
that's
that.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
you're just like, I want to shoot some guns, but I don't want to shoot something that could kill someone.
Yeah.
Maybe
something that's
just
a little
like
bit
very
soft.
much hurt someone. Let's call it
Yeah,
airsoft.
and there's a
guns.
bunch of airsoft bars in Japan as well.
Oh, you
Yeah,
went to
yeah,
one.
I
Went
saw
to
it.
one,
Yeah,
yeah, in
stream,
Fukuoka.
yeah,
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was very funny going like, sumimasen, shotgun hitotsu. Can I have one shotgun? It was so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
I heard you've been to one before as well, right?
I went to one in Sendai, yeah.
Yeah, if you go to Japan, maybe just Google airsoft bars. They're pretty fun. You can drink and then shoot guns.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
There's much in Tokyo, isn't there?
Yeah. There's, I mean, if you look for very niche odd bars, there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Just go on TikTok at this point, right? That's the places you find them now.
I didn't know that I needed to shoot a grenade launcher in my life, but now I did.
Yeah.
I know I need that. That was so much fun. Shooting a grenade launcher and then being like, all right, I'll have a sip of my drink now.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was very fun.
I mean, talking about things that appeal to niche tastes, it's like Japan is the country of that.
Oh, yeah.
No, 100%.
Yeah, not just in video games, but in every game.
Everything.
In real life.
Yeah. Real life games.
Real life games.
The non-video games.